Hey there, everybody. It's time for another exciting episode of Tactics Ogre. Let us cling together. We just beat Rhyme. Now we have a bunch of cutscenes, I believe, to go through. So we're gonna do that basically this video. Sadly. All right, here we go. Cutscenes. And don't mind my terrible voice acting, but it's happening.
Who goes there? Speak your name.
I am Leonard Risi Raman, sworn sword of the Knights of Almorca. I come before you, a humble servant of the great Duke Runway, esteemed leader of the Wallista.
I shall announce your arrival.
The Dark Knights make their fastness here inside Dutch Castle. Or, yeah. See her soaring white walls. No wonder they name her the Swan. But beneath her outward beauty is a nearly impregnable fortress. Be glad we are not tasked to take her. Yeah, that would be stupid.
We have looked for your arrival, Sir Leonard. You bring word from the Duke?
I do, my lord.
No doubt you've had a hard journey. Come, rest within our halls. Good knights. We find your Duke's proposal most intriguing.
Have you an answer?
Perhaps you had best ask the Lord directly for that.
Sir Lancelot is here, in this castle? Ah, yes.
He is. Greetings, brave knights of the Wallista. I am Lancelot Tartaros.
Leonard Risi Ramon of Almorca, if it please you. You have considered our proposal?
Ha! You waste no time, do you? I like that. I do have an answer for your Duke. Tell his grace that his struggle with the Galgastani is of no concern to his eminence Abunabarantin. Nor is it any concern of ours. The Knights Lassarin remain and shall remain neutral on the matter.
My thanks, sir, for your swift response. Our lord will be much pleased.
Indeed. Yet I must ask, do you really believe you can defeat Galgaston without our aid?
Defeat Galgaston? Surely not. But such was never our intention. All we have ever wanted, is to fashion a peace with them. The Galgastani are a proud people. Were it to come to light that we sought to the aid of a foreign power, I am afraid it would endanger the position of those within the Galgastani ranks who seek an accord as we do.
So your Duke does not want to anger his neighbors by placing his problems in our hands. Bakram could stand to take a lesson from him.
I did not mean to suggest.
No matter. We of Lotus place much upon a man's honor. I can understand why your Duke would disdain the Bakram way, enjoying a life of leisure while others do their dirty work.
As you say, sir.
Forgive me, but your henchmen are so youthful I feared you wanted for seasoned men.
Though they may be young in years, my knight's skill in battle are no less for it.
Indeed.
They freed His Excellency and routed the Galgastani at Almorca. Moreover, it was they who came to my aid in Crisaro. Without their intervention, I would not be here today.
Ah, so these are the heroes of Goyat then. The forgiven old knight, his errant tongue. I say, have we met?
No, not as such, that is.
That is, what? Speak plainly, woman.
That night in Goyat, it snowed for the first time in years. I remember the sweep of flakes over the harbor, the bitter cold. You were there. Mind your place, Katua. Have you forgotten why we are here? Yeah. He's right, sister. This isn't the time. This conflict is larger than us now.
Ah, the torching. You would have been children, of course.
Aye, we attacked that night with word that elements of the resistance lurked in town.
False words, yes. I remember it well, as do you, clearly. We were in error, though. I hardly expect forgiveness on that count. Still, I can but apologize for all it will do.
Enough of this. The Duke awaits our return.
I had hoped to speak at greater length.
Forgive them. Forgive us, good sir. We will take our leave.
Was that entirely necessary?
You recall Hobram?
My brother, he was a staunch ally in the fight. Why?
Nothing. Only the brother and sister just now put me in mind of him and you. Bleh.
Alright, well there's one cutscene. And then we go back down here, we have a battle, of course, blah blah blah. Alright, we don't have a battle because I'm not ready yet. Alright, and we go down to Almorca Castle. You set aside your own You set aside your own enmity for the greater Wallister good. Such loyal service will not be forgotten. Would that time afforded you more rest? But I must ask you to leave for Balmamusa at once.
Balmamusa? That lies in the territory the Galgastoni allotted for Wallister rule, no?
Wallister rule? Huh! Camps, where our people are forced to live in squalor. It was a mining town once, coal. Now our kinsmen are herded there like cattle. Some 5,000 laborers in Balmamusa, slaves in all but name. The conditions are horrific beyond words. Scores die by the day.
Then it falls to us to free them.
You could never free 500, let alone 5,000. No, you are to entice them to revolt.
An army of 5,000 strong? There for the taking!
In truth, we cannot stay our course and hope for victory. We are far too outmatched. However slight, we must tip the scales in our favor before Galgaston strikes. If all goes well, our bid will widen the rift between Balbatos and his enemies at home. He can scarce dispatch troops here before silencing the cries of dissent within his own ranks. We cannot let such chance escape us. There will be those in Balmamusa with no stomach for fighting. The others who would sooner leave things as they are. Your task will be to win them to our cause. They grow weary of fighting, else they would rally more readily. I can think of none better to wake their slumbering heroism than young heroes such as yourself. I shall follow, at the head of a separate file bearing arms for them. The Galgastani hold the lands west of Timo. Dame Ravnus will go with you in support.
My sword is yours.
Much rests on your young shoulders. I pray for your swift return.
Bleh.
And this is all probably going to come out crappy too, I bet. I'm counting on you, Luna. Do not fail me. No need to worry. Our plans proceed apace.
Yay! His plans proceed apace.
Well, there's another cutscene, so boom. Sir Lancelot. Ah, Denim, tracked me down, did you? Sir Gildas told me I find you here. So you have. Please, come closer. You look troubled. This business in Belmamusa disturbs you?
Sir Leonard says it will be a dangerous undertaking.
Are you frightened? That's not like you.
I'm not frightened.
There's no shame in admitting fear. We are all afraid at one time or another.
Even you?
More times than I can count. At the first ring of steel, my hands tremble with it. But fear alone cannot kill you. It has no teeth.
It's strange. I tell myself I would gladly die for our cause. But when faced with death, the fear is all too real.
Risking your life is one thing, losing it is another. The best way to aid your people is to stay alive. See the battle through to the end. And there's your sister to think of.
What about you? Would you die to save the ones you love? Damn texting. What's that?
Sorry about that. A music box. It belonged to my wife.
Your wife?
It's been 4 or 5 years now, before the war with the Empire. They had already begun their advance, and we fled, vagrants in our own land. My wife fell ill, and before I knew it, she was gone. I considered following her into death. My thoughts often strayed down that path before a battle. But her music box still sang of life, and I knew it was not my time. My burden had not yet reached its end.
I'm sorry.
One young as you should never be forced to fight, but that's not the world we live in.
Bleh. That's too many cutscenes there.
Alright. Skills. No skills. Really? I mean, no, like, not enough skill points to do what I want. That's what I mean. Yeah. Alright, what did I do? Did I do this lake thing? Did I do that first? Or... I think I did do that first. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go here first. Okay, there we go. I made it. Alright. I'm gonna save my game. And hopefully it won't screw up. Alright. And I'm gonna go to Lake Bordeaux. So, stay tuned for the next exciting episode of Tactics Ogre. Let us cling together.